Of all ages, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. What are we gonna do this time? I don't know, but we're gonna name our character Beelzemon. He will be our hero. Yeah. So what will we be doing? How about we suck it up, go depraved, get us some black fire bombs, you make our guy look like a grotesque monster. Build detail. Small. Large. Okay. What happens if I go all small? That just changes him to be whatever. Skin color. Dark. Blue. Purple. Red. Rosy. Red. Dark. Awesome. We are Cherry. That'll be it. This will be our cherried hero. I was gonna make him purple like Beelzemon, but seems flawed. So instead, we're gonna do this. Alright, so, thing we're going to be doing is I am going to start a clock. Yeah, we'll do that. 1 hour and there. Alright. This is where we're at. This is what we're doing tonight. Barbarian bashing them with our big stick. So, the game plan now is going to be to try and get as far as we can and just all around have fun with a depraved run, because I really have no idea what else to do. Like, I don't want to do too much Jack, too much Digimon. Dark Souls 1 is me and Kiba, so if he's not really into it, I can't really do it. And I just don't feel like doing Jack right now, and I can't be... I don't really want to do Smite either, so we're doing Dark Souls, because I know I always enjoy some fun in the soul. Plus, we always tend to do good on these. I say. So I'm pretty sure our last, 3 of these have been ass. But, hey. There it is. That's the one. I'd say we have people joining to assist us in this. We don't. I forget about that attack. Let's try a real, just ham bone attack style. See how it goes for us. So let's check something really quick. We don't have the 4 points to use our Cleric Sacred Chime at the moment. So, this is where we're at. We're just going to beat it with our stick. Which, I mean, it's going well. I kind of want to see how far we can get just clubbing. The issue is, I think we could actually get pretty far with that. Apples! I don't even know if I want those. I was gonna say, hey, we'll do a speed run, but no, we won't, because I don't know any tech. Not for this game. Which is funny, because I know tech for Dark Souls 1, but I've never beaten Dark Souls 1, so that doesn't make sense either. So, who knows? Maybe I'm just crazy. Well, we're doing fine so far. We're not going for any random items. Like, we're gonna go for whatever I know the location of. We're gonna make sure we have an interesting run, not a long one, not a short one, just a nice, solid beginning, maybe middle, hopefully end. Though I honestly have no idea what to do with the build. Like, could go all in. I may not have had iframes, but I had the frames that mattered. The ones that caused that man to no longer live. Live by the sword, die by the... Wow. That was apparently a riposte. Okay. Wow. Drink. These are going to be really useful here. Here's hoping that we don't need to use all of them. We're probably going to try to use just 2. Well, that was a good fight. GG. Drink to the fallen foe. Cold sword. Everything is going well. Ish. Everything's going well-ish. We'll get the thing, the rusty moat. Alright, so let me see what we got. We have the loincloth, but nothing else. Okay. At least we know what we got. A loincloth, we got a plank shield, and we got a club. We're at least going to want to upgrade that to a spiked club at some point. Possibly even a large club. Yeah, this thing breaks guards real quick. Like, depraved may be a terrible choice, but you can't really push it down for its power. Got them both. Got them both. Well, at least everything is going semi-smoothly so far. Then again, keep in mind this isn't like a, oh, let's 100% the game, or any, like, this is just casual Dark Souls. And we're just hoping to have fun playing Dark Souls. This is just where we're at right now with the day plan. Went for a little walk. Now we're gonna just calm out with some Dark Souls. You probably have a problem when your calm down game is Dark Souls. That's possible. But hey. I have 2 cleric sacred chimes. The east and west shield. It should be better than the plank shield. Yes. Oh, that also has shield bash and that has parry. We'll have a parry shield on just in case. Alright. Or we'll get wrecked just in case. Golden. Golden. You know, this could go poorly, but I hope it doesn't. We're just gonna go straight to where we were. The only reason we're doing it this way instead of go to the Firelink Shrine bonfire and set that one up first is just because casual souls. Casually playing Dark Souls. Just here to enjoy ourselves. And do a depraved run, obviously, because I'm depraved. Well, hey there, bud. Roar. Well, not what I was going for, but you know, it's whatever. I honestly didn't mean to cheese him. I wanted to try fighting him with the club. Just to see how I would do. And sadly, he fell. Oopsie. You know, I want to say, like, hey, how about we add something to this, but I don't know what to add. Like, we're not on PC, so we can't, like, add mods. I also don't know how to mod, so I can't add mods. Alright. We now can be the clockwork dummy. We have a loincloth. We have the Master's attire and the Master's weird single wristband. Choice. Huh, neat, Fading Soul. Like, that worked. What do we want to do for our build? You know, let's try and do something else before we do that. Let's see if I can do it. Nope. That was nowhere near what I was supposed to be doing. That was a bit better. Still not quite there. There it is. Homeward Bone. Do we have anything we can trade to Pickle Pea and Pumperum? Does that work? No. Okay. Estos. Shardos. What can we leave there? I don't remember. I have no idea. What do we want to build? I don't really know. Because I don't really have any, like, my only weapon choices are nothing, Uchi, and stick. I don't know if I want to go into, like, pyromancy or sorcery or miracles or... You know what? We'll just do this until we decide to stop. See how it goes. You can see the Lord vessel back there. Light the bonfire. Seriously, what do I want to do for my build? Because right now, I've really got nothing going. I always feel like it would have been a pretty okay idea to do, like, Overwatch. But, I don't know. Well, so far everything is going well. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a good weapon. I don't want to use them all up. That would be bad. How many normal fire bombs do I have? I think I have 8. I have 5. I almost feel like I should have gone with pyromancy. We could still make that a thing. There we go. Oh shit. This is really awkward because I need it to come. Then I need you. Now I need to wonder where that guy is. Well, because we didn't get it with the black firebomb, we'll just use the normal ones. Oh boy. There we go. That took 4 fire bombs. That's kind of suck. It's really sucky, actually. It's terrible. I always thought there was a thing over there, but there's not. There are no things. Then we cleared this out. Let's go down here and fight Great Axe Guy. Come on, buddy, Roo. Okie doke. Maybe I'm not good. But I'm likely quite bad. Very bad. Well, at least we got there. We cleaned up. It was terrible. Alright. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Let's rest. Some more Estus. Bam. I'd play this like it was my first run, but I've played it too many times, so I can't. I think just on the channel we have like 3 or 4 runs of this. But like, I don't know. Comfort game. That comforts. A lot of things I could have done though instead of this. Probably a lot that would have been better choices too. But we're doing this. And I'm sticking to my guns. Just because I just feel like playing Dark Souls, you know? Well, being bad at Dark Souls, I guess, is the operative term. What should we do? Honestly, getting a longsword from one of those guys wouldn't be bad. I'd actually be pretty okay with it. Like, clubs are great, they have crazy damage, and they're just so fun. But like, you can't always club your problem to death, you know? Sometimes you need a sword. Maybe that's just my thing. It's very likely just a me thing. Club. Alright. I can come back for that later. I really, like, I know where all of the things are, I just don't know what I want to use. There's so many good options. Also so many bad options. I think I have an idea though. And it does involve a bad choice. Come on. You first. Great. Crap, I'm crispy. I wonder. 4, 3, 2, 1. Got it. And that's cleared too. For some reason it doesn't harm me. It's all fire, but somehow it's racist fire. Only a select few can die to my breath. Can you be offended by flame? I feel like you can. I feel like that's what a YouTube comment section looks like on popular videos. Not mine, though. I suck. Now, we need to go up here, get the Titanite, and light the bonfire. And I still don't know what I'm going to put these souls into. Put it into getting a weapon, upgrading a weapon. Could do any amount of things, and I just don't know which one to go with. So for now, we'll do nothing. And then lose thousands upon thousands of souls to something stupid. Because this would not be a stream on my channel if I did not oops something stupid. Whether it's a normal oops or an amplified oops, it's always an oops. Burn it. I don't care that I'm doing 5. I'm trying to get you to hit. There we go. There it is. Exactamundo. Plus, that gets me a lot of money. Even though it's not a smart, it's still worth. And, because I got all of those arrows for free. Oh, jeez. Alright. Painful choice. Very, very painful choice. Don't have any reason to go down there yet. We'll go over here. Grab the soul. Up here to the right. Smack. 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 Double smack. Crush. Awesome. We're doing pretty good. And we have a lot of these, so... It's kind of awkward that you get Titanite from literally everything in this game. Fight a random villager? Get a Titanite. Fight a giant slime monster? Get a Titanite. Cheese. Without pyromancy. But still very much so cheese. There we go. Large gem, or large soul and a raw gem. Ow, my legs. Grab. Black fire bombs! Hey look, I'm restocked. Smack. 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 Now there should be a man. There he is. He has no life. Hello, whoever is viewing. How are you? Hopefully, swell. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Evening, whatever. I don't know. I'm not you, I don't know your life. But I could. And that's potential. I feel like I don't want to, but maybe. Who knows? You never know who will join you in a stream. Pillage the corpse, thank you. Alright, now for the part that I'm not gonna like. Oh, shield bearer. No, not shield bash. That's the one. Bam. Crush. Smack. 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 Got it. I didn't get anything from it, but I smacked him. He got bopped to death. All the bop, much of the bop. Biggity biggity bop. This is sadly our comfort weapon at the moment, so we're gonna stick with this for a little bit longer. Well, I missed. Jump me, boy. Or that. That works too. Bop. Boo bop boop ba da boo bop. Hey, I can't hit the broadside of a barn with these things. Hooray! Still can't hit anything. Alright, we're out of those. That sucks. Trying to be clever and like sneak in a bunch of damage, possibly even killing them before they got to me, but no. That will not be possible. Alright, when I want to block, I have to two-hand. Fallen killed him. Oh, shit. Awkward. Day night. Smack, 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 smack. Got him. Didn't even die. Is getting very close though. I think we're just getting lucky at this point. 'Cause there's no way that I can get lucky this many times in a row. Ow! And finish him with a backstab. Nice! Alright, we got the cell key. We got this wonderful item here. Then we can go around and get enough, and get the other item. And we still don't, like, we have 14,000 souls. What are we gonna do? What is our build gonna be? I don't know. I'd almost say, hey, I can put it up to the viewers, but there's no viewers. So as much as I could do that, it would be up to me until I had people watching. What does it take to use that? Restore a trade sword requires faith. What do I want to do? I could go into faith. I could go into like just magical stats, like faith, intelligence. Pop some pyromancy into the build. You know, you know. I feel like nobody knows. Alright. Smack. This will be interesting, because I honestly have no idea. Oh, man! Well, that's death. Huh. Now what do I do with that? What do I do? That's 7 Titanite. It's a lot of Titanite. Hey, what's up, Rel? How you doing, buddy? We're just casually enjoying some nice Dark Souls 3 action today. Yeah, I did a Digimon stream earlier today, Rel. It is up on the channel at the moment. The only reason I'm not playing Digimon at the moment is because I'd like to have, like, more than one thing going in a weekend. And I'm large portion naked because we are doing, at the moment, we're doing a Dark Souls 3 Depraved run, and the Depraved starts with just a loincloth, a crappy plank wooden shield, and this club that we're still rocking. Because it's a nice club. Bop. Hey, that's new. By that's new, I mean I've never done that before. Successfully. I've done that a lot of times, unsuccessfully though. Yeah, the reason why we're so naked is because we're currently depraved on Dark Souls 3. Because I don't know what to build into. But as you see, I have an ass load of souls, so I can pretty much build into whatever I want. Just haven't quite figured out what I want. Once I figure out what I'm going to build into, then awesome. But until then, we are just a man with no clothes and a prayer. Though if you want to influence my build, these are the stats you can choose for me to upgrade. It will pretty much, for strength, dexterity, intelligence, and faith, it'll pretty much be a combination of any of those two stats. So, if you want to join in and, you know, affect the stream in some way, choose two stats, and we'll make a build out of it. Fuck. I'm actually more interested if people who don't play Dark Souls influence the build, because that can lead to some interesting things, especially if it's someone who is willing to watch often, but who doesn't play the game. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see someone's reaction to, like, a Dex Faith build, not knowing what that means. Backing up. Where's the door? Don't know where the door is. Please come this way a bit more. That way works too. Heckin' jeez, Scoob. Heckin' jeez. Yeah, the closest thing I can do with viewer interaction for my streams is just during the stream at some point be like, hey, you too can interact with the stream by telling me what to do. In this particular case, how to build. God damn it. Didn't mean to do this. In a bit of a rut now. I have no Estus. Kind of my fault, though. Little annoying. Screw it. Ow. Dick. Throwing knives. Yeah, knives for throwing. Can't wait till I get some kukri. Then me saying things in that voice will be very, very jerk-like. I can literally do anything I want for my build. I just don't know what I want. I don't know what to build. Do attack or stamina or both? Well, the thing is, Rel, there's 4 attack stats. There's strength, dexterity, intelligence, and faith, all of which are attack stats. So, I don't... That's my problem. I don't know what 2 or even 3 of them to go into. Because I've done lots and lots of builds for this game. I was aiming to do more of a casual build, and I came to the conclusion that I have no idea what the build will be, other than one that can use weapons. This is really awkward. Okay. Pop Ember. I have 2 arrows shot into where my heart would be, and I am not dead. Perks of being the Ashen one, really. Arrows straight through the ribcage, pointed directly into your heart, and you're like, yeah, that's cool. It could be worse. Could fight that guy. Don't want to get my butt kicked. Yeah, at the moment this is where we're at. We're just working around, trying to locate build of choice. Holy shit. Well, that worked out. Alright. So far, I've only died once or twice. To the bonfire! The shrine, specifically. Alright. So, I'd like to spend my souls before I get into a boss fight, but I'm still not sure what to put them into. Yeah, pretty much. Took a fiery arrow to the shoulder. It's fine. I'll get over it. We got Dex weapons, faith weapons, and 1 other strength weapon. We have 2 clubs. That's annoying. We could technically dual wield them, but it doesn't do anything for us. Might as well put the hat on. You know what? For now, I'll go 15-15. force. I'll go 16, 16. And then 2 into faith. And 2 into intelligence. That way, doesn't matter which one we go for, I'm technically set up to do pretty much all of them. So, now the question becomes, the hell do we want to build? Alright, take your time, Rel. I'd really like to have an idea of what I want to do, but I just don't have one. But for now, let's swap out the mace for... Let's go for the Astora Straight Sword for a little bit. This is awkward gear setup. Hey, Dylan! Welcome back, buddy. How you been? Has indeed been a minute since you've been here. Welcome back. The best thing is, I think the last stream you were in was a Digimon one. We have another Digimon thing going. We beat Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, the first one. Now we're on to the second game. But because I've already done that today, and I'm in a hacky slashy, everything's gotta die kind of mood, we're doing this now. None of that. Shame on you. You don't even get a sound cue, my dude. You just get a sword. A really, really awkward sword that, for some absurd reason, requires faith. There's the long sword. Okay. And I still don't know what to build. We're just gonna stick with the Astora sword for a minute. See how I like it. Yeah, if you remember our Digimon streams before, you kind of stopped, we ended up beating Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth 1, and then, I think a few months after we beat it, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory came out, so now we have a run of that going, and we're actually kind of a ways into it. And if you're interested, want to watch, or if you've played it and you want to see where we're at, feel free to watch, because I'd like to think it's a pretty solid series. I shouldn't summon things, but I can't help it. Been playing the patch version of Digimon Adventure of the PSP. Oh, nice! How is that? Because I obviously enjoy Digimon games, but I've never played that one. I keep forgetting that one even exists. Is it any good? Is it very good? Is it very bad? Is it like the show, but playable? It's like Cyber Sleuth. How so? How like Cyber Sleuth is it? Is it like Cyber Sleuth, like the combat system? Or is it like... So it used the Season 1 story, but I guess the Cyber... Does it use the Cyber Sleuth, what kind of... How does the evolution work in it? Is it you control it, or is it just what happened in Season 1? In episode 2 or 3 or something, Agumon digivolves to Greymon, and that's a guaranteed thing. And then later on in episode 31 or something, Skull Greymon, stuff like that. Or is it I want my Agumon to digivolve into Tyrannomon, so he's gonna. Yeah, how does the evolution mechanics work in it? Because if so, that might be something I actually do as a pre-recorded at some point. What the fluffy Dragonites was that? And you evolve during... Okay. So, it's like a really neat mixture of Cyber Sleuth, Refined Gem, and Data Squad. Because in Data Squad, you evolved in combat. Though in Data Squad, evolving in combat wasn't always a good idea. Even though you didn't have a choice. You want to evolve in combat so that you can get stronger, but you don't want to evolve in combat because you don't want to get dunked on or kill something that's easy by accident. Data Squad was a terrible game, but I like it because I like terrible things. But I thought it was great. But I also had, at the time of me going through that game, I was in like grade 3 or something, so yeah, I feel like opinions change over time. Or at least they damn well should at that point, because that is a hefty time difference. Unless a game is like really, really good. So yeah, I guess, Dylan, my big question for you is, how is the evolution? Like, is it based off of the first season, or is it optional? Are there possibilities? Like, how's it go? Only bad thing is you're limited to the protagonist Digimon. But are you limited to the protagonist evolution line? So, like, Agumon has to digivolve to Greymon, and then Metal Greymon, and then War Greymon. That also poses the question of what the hell happens with, like, Izzy, Mimi, Joe, Sora, TK, and Kairi. Like, do they get Megas? Do they just get told no? Okay, so it's literally just playable first season of Digimon. That's not bad. Because, like, I know that in Cyber Sleuth and in Data Squad, one of the things those games are kind of, like, held up for, if the only thing that Data Squad is held up for, it's the fact that you have kind of control over your evolutions, even if it's through, like, oh shit. I beat him, nice. It's good if you want to go back to Season 1 and play it. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. If you want a recommendation, like are you playing on an actual PSP, like you have a physical copy of it, or are you playing on an emulator? It's okay, you can tell me here. We don't judge. Partially because we judge me a lot. We don't judge other people, we judge me. Pretty much solely. We judge me a lot. Like, probably more than we should. There's a heck of a lot of judging on me. But everyone else is fine. If you're not me, you're safe. It's usually how it is. If you are me, I have bad news. If you have a laptop or an actual computer, like a real computer, and not a crappy one like my laptop, you can download the PCSX2 emulator and try out Digimon Story Data Squad. And even though the combat has its problem, which is just hexagonal hell, if you want to understand how, like, if you want to understand that more, either play it or look up CASP, CASP, and look at his review for it. But if you want like a solid Digimon RPG, kind of like Cyber Sleuth, but you're broke or poor, then it's a really good alternative. Like, game's not horrible. Some of the areas where you have to go for plot can kind of suck a donger, but like, it's an RPG. There's not at least one area that can suck it. The RPG is doing something horribly wrong. In the case of something like the actual Cyber Sleuth games, it's a little bit different because you can just outgrind whatever would naturally be difficult. So, like, if you think, hey, I just fought champions in that last chapter, I might want to make sure I 100% have ultimates guaranteed for the next one. You can just outgrind until you get there, which is a lot easier in 1 than it is in Hacker's Memory, but, like, it's still doable. But if you want something like Cyber Sleuth without Cyber Sleuth, Data Squad is great. I try to play it on PC. I have a really good i7, but a trash graphics card. Honestly, if you have keep in mind, my laptop is on its last limbs. Like, I would be surprised if it lasted until Christmas at this point, because it is going to break. But I can run things like for PS2 on an emulator perfectly fine. Like, there's no problems with it. So if you want to emulate something on for PS2, go for it. If you get the newest version of PCSX 2, as well as at least I wanna say at least 2 games just to test it, like just for the one you want to play, and then something else you're just, even if there's lag, you're still comfortable playing it, just to test it out. It's a really good idea to do that, because sometimes some games for PS2, like best example I have, Duelist of the Roses. That game is amazing. You can play that game with a lot of lag because it's technically a turn-based card game. Not really, but technically. And because of that, it doesn't really matter whether or not you have lag, because you're doing it's turn-based battling, so it doesn't matter. It's the same thing with Digimon World Data Squad, or Digimon. It's called Digimon World Data Squad, but it's a Digimon story game. I think it was a mistranslation or something, but Ratchet & Clank ran at 10 frames. Yeah, that's why I would say do something that you can actually successfully, like, something that's like a turn-based game that you know, regardless of what happens, you are 100% guaranteed to do good. Or like a Dynasty Warriors game. If it's a Dynasty Warriors game, expect lots of lag. Because if you play that on a computer, on an emulator, and you don't have lag, you have one hell of an expensive computer. I, however, do not. So when I played it, I think I was running at 5, if I was lucky, 5 FPS on a good day. I found a week ago that GHZ didn't matter all the time for the CPU. Honestly, if you look into how some of the things work before you really like get into your emulation settings, there's a lot of things that you could just turn on to like crazy low. Unless you're a graphics whore. If you're in it for like, I want those PS2 Turbo X graphics, I need them in my life. Well, then I have bad news. You need to buy a computer that's actually worth its weight. But if you don't care what it looks like, you're okay with like semi-pixely crappy graphics on your PS2 game, you can play with relatively good speeds and everything. You're just gonna have to deal with the fact that it kind of looks like garbage. And if you can do that, awesome. If you can't, well, you can't. And if you can't, game I recommend in that particular case would be the Digimon card battle game, because it's for PlayStation 1, so that by base makes it easier for your computer to emulate without having a heart attack. B, it's a card game, so even if it does somehow make your computer have a heart attack, it's fine, because it's a card game. God damn it. Budokai Tenkaichi... How? Who are these crack babies? They're just called Thrall. They don't do anything. They're just little enemies. They do damage. It's fine. If Budokai Tenkaichi 3 runs fine, but Ratchet & Clank makes your computer have a heart attack, I think you have to edit your graphic settings on your emulator a little bit, because that shouldn't be a thing. You should be able to... If you can run Budokai Tenkaichi 3, you should be okay to run something like Ratchet & Clank. And if you can run Budokai Tenkaichi at all, you 100% can play Data Squad. So that gives you something to go for. Just like lower your graphic settings a little bit on it, edit it just a tad here and there, and keep testing it until you find out what you're comfortable with. And you can make it go from like you're playing games at a pretty okay speed, but it's not super great, to you're playing games at a really good speed, and all you have to worry about is it looks kind of meh. I forgot that I didn't go to the thing. I do, however, have an Estus shard. I think I have 2, actually. But do I have 3? How many do I have? Okay, I had 3. Breathe, be careful. I don't know if I'm going to use magic, so I'm not going to allot my Estus yet to where I have 6 and... or like 3 and 3 or something. Or 4 and 3. But yeah, you should, if you really like Digimon games, I can recommend that you try, if you've never played it, Digimon Data Squad and Digimon Card Battle Arena, because they're really good games. One of them is PS2, so if you have PCSX, go ham, or PCSX2, go ham. If you have PCSX, just PCSX, then you can do Card Battle, and because it's a PlayStation 1 game, it's already going to look like garbage, and then it doesn't matter because it's a PlayStation 1 game, so you're sold. But, like, it's a card game, but it's not a bad one. Like, it's actually pretty good. You get to try out what was the Digimon card game thing, and it was hilarious because of how easy it was to break it. But for real though, I really do need to upgrade my graphics card, because I hear it helps get better resolution. I have an AMD card from 2011, but an i7 from 2015. Fun fact, I'm pretty sure my laptop is from like 2008. So yeah, I haven't upgraded it. I have done nothing. Like, my laptop is from 2000 some odd, and it is strictly from 2000 some odd. Like, it is old and preset. Nothing has changed. It is as bad as it was when I got it. Come on, Grey Rat, give me that ring. But yeah, like, I feel like if you have an i7 and a graphics card from 2011, you should be fine. Because I'm able to run some... I can't run Budokai anything on my laptop without wanting to have an aneurysm, but I I can play like certain what the fuck just happened there? I can play certain like RPGs and stuff just fine. Like no hassle or anything, so what do we want? I can hold the bastard sword. I can hold everything he sells. You know what? Pick up a kite shield. Pick up a bastard sword. You play Pokemon? I do! I do play Pokemon. I actually got, Ultra Sun and Moon. I just haven't played through them both. And yes, I do have both of them. Like, I got both games the same time, and I was like, yes, I can catch them all. I'm not probably going to be very good at it, but I can do it. And I have a Litten named Litten the Lit Kitten. Or, no. Fluffington. I named my Litten Fluffington. Sir Fluffington. Pretty sure I did. I named him Sir Fluffington without vowels, I think. Which looks very strange, honestly. I'm not gonna say it looks bad because I named it Sir Fluffington, but that is a thing that I did in Ultra Sun. So I named my starter Fluffington. If I had the right setup, I'd probably be pretty inclined to do like Pokemon streams, but I don't, so I can't. I might look into trying to do it so that I can do like basic Bitch Ruby as a stream, because that would be fun. I might actually do it so that after I beat, I want to say, after I beat Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory, I'll look in a little bit more to seeing if there's a way for me to stream OG any of them. Honestly, if people are like, hey, we really want to see you play through Emerald, I'll play through Emerald. People don't really care which one I play through. I'm going through Ruby or Sapphire. I might go through Sapphire because I've beaten Ruby, both versions of it. Well, looks like I'm going down this way. The Catechus Round Shield, and I've missed some things in here. And it doesn't open from this side, so that's a problem. This feels like a problem. I could never imagine why. Could never imagine. No idea. But yeah, if people wanna see me do anything like Pokemon related or Yu-Gi-Oh related or even like older Digimon games, I'm down to do that kind of stuff. I just don't necessarily know if anyone cares, and if nobody does, and it's like, hey, why are you doing that? Just waiting for the Gen 4 remakes. I mean, wasn't Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald Gen 3? If so, give it a year. Yeah, what up, Cornix? I want to learn Pyromancy. Bye, boy. Yeah, if Emerald and Ruby and them were Gen 3, next year will probably be Gen 4 for the portable releases. So, there it is. Obviously not like, oh man, Pokemon Gen 4 remake confirmed, because I obviously don't know shit. I quite clearly have no idea. But hey, if it happens, it happens, and that I'm sure a lot of people would love that. Yeah, on the note of old games, if people want to see me play old games, whether it be through streams or through pre-recorded, I can do that. Just a matter of if anyone cares, because like I have the entirety of Ratchet & Clank 1 and 2 on the channel, and I think they have maybe between the two series like 100 views. I'm tired of them remaking Gen 1 games. Well, I mean, yeah, they did Fire Red, Leaf Green, and then technically X and Y counts. Because it's Gen 1, but in a different universe. They chose Gen 1 over Gen 4. I feel like the only reason they chose Gen 1 over Gen 4 is because Gen 1, more people know because of, like, the anime and everything. So, like, a lot of people are, like, crazy nostalgic about it. And then Gen 4 is still got some people, but not nearly as many. But there's different groups for each of them. Like, there's people who are like, oh man, best generation was Gen 2, best generation was Gen 3, best generation was Gen 5. It's really weird. Had you seen the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu? I know of Pikachu. I think the only one I've actually seen any footage of is Eevee, which I honestly don't remember the footage of because it wasn't really my deal. I know it exists. I'm sure it'll be great, but I don't have a Switch, so I've kind of been, like, here and there on it. If it comes out, it comes out. If it's great, it's great, but I don't have a thing, so it's a Yellow remake, and the Pokemon Eevee. And, oh yeah, both of them are pretty much just Pokemon Gen 1 remakes again. But I feel like that's because when they try to implement a new feature, like, with the Pokemon Let's Go thing, where you're playing a Pokemon game, but you feel more like you're in a Pokemon anime. Like, you can see the Pokemon, it's not just random encounters. I feel like Nintendo, like, the company is more, like, that's their safe game. Like, they know people will buy Gen 1. They don't know if people will buy, like, Gen 5 if they did something like that with it, because it might just be because it's harder to do it with that particular setup or that particular game, or who knows. But yeah, it's obviously a cash grab. The Eevee one is pretty much Pokemon Brown or Pokemon Yellow. Yeah. But if you think about it, like, if you're thinking of it as this is strictly because we want money, and you're not noticing the fact that they're obviously doing something new with that release of the game, then yeah, no, it's cash grab, it sucks, and everything about it is terrible. But if you realize that with, let's say, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, there is something unique about that game compared to just basic bitch Gen 1. And in that particular case, it's the fact that there are Pokemon in the overworld, and if you walk into one, you'll kick its ass. Unless you're bad and you get your ass kicked because you're using a Squirtle against a Bellsprout that knows Absorb and Giga Drain or something. In which case, that's a you problem, not a me problem. Gonna have to play Pokemon or Pokken Tournament. I'm not. I feel like even if I had a Switch, I would not be down to Pokken, because I'm not a fighting game kind of guy. Like, it's not my speed. It's just not kind of a genre that I'm a fan of. Like, don't get me wrong, Digimon Rumble Arena 2 was awesome. However, Digimon All-Star Battle Royale can suck several thousand dicks. It's a matter of opinion, obviously. They brought the walking feature where only 151 Pokemon can walk. I mean, to be fair, I think it was in the I want to say Gen 2 remakes, and maybe even the Gen 2 base game. The only Pokemon that could walk with you was your starter. So, like, having your starter... Well, there you go. Cleanse the Bastard's Curse. Having your starter be the only thing that can hang out with you during your adventure, though cool, and makes you kind of have more of a connection to that starter, is great. Well, maybe, let's say for Gen 3, maybe you don't like Torchic, Mudkip, or Trico. You think they're all dicks. But you recently caught an Absol. You want that bastard to be walking side by side with you as you go on this magical adventure because he's awesome. Or even like Houndour or Houndoom or even like Growlithe or Arcanine. Just whatever your favorite Pokemon is. If you'd want that to walk with you instead of, say, your starter, like your Squirtle, Pikachu, whatever, well, that could be a seller for some people, honestly. Like, for me, if I played Gen 2 around the time Gen 2 was like the new generation, no, Gen 2 remakes allowed all 491 Pokemon to walk with you, and if they were shiny, say Shiny Mew, it would show in the overworld. Oh, neat. Things I obviously didn't know for lack of me giving much of a shit about Gen 2. Like, I think all Pokemon is cool, minus the fairy typing and specifically Klefki. That's maybe not the best choice. And the Vanillix line, because it's ice cream, man. But, like, I just, there are some things that, like, would be better had it been done a certain way. Some things that suck if they're done a certain way. It just depends on how it's done. Like, if it turns out that Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee is the exact thing that people have been wanting for so long, all the power to people. Like, if that's something people really want, is a Pokemon game specifically based around one Pokemon, and that's like your bae the entire game, go for it. That's your thing? That's your thing. If it's like, here's Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, and you maybe you're not a fan of Pikachu because he's too popular and you're a hipster, or maybe you're not a fan of Eevee because you don't like things that are cute. Then there you go. Gen 6 story is kind of the least interesting to me. Matter of fact, the whole... Oh, god damn it, I have to stab this thing. The whole Gen trash... The only thing I really like is Greninja. Honestly, another thing I have no idea with. Hey, what's up, Walker? How you doing, bud? So, real quick question for everyone in chat at the moment. Where is everybody from? Because I'm starting to think everyone who watches me is, like, European or something. So, I'm actually generally curious. Where is everybody from? You from US? Like, you don't have to be super specific. Like, I live at 115... fucking Jerry Lane, Illinois. Well, then that's a little too specific, and I'm a little creeped out that you were so carefree as to say that on stream on the internet. Unless you're one of those kids who's like, oh man, this is where I live, fight me ARL, bro. In which case, you need to calm down, because that's not fun. I'm from Pallet Town. That, considering what we were talking about, you're from... Okay, so you're from U.S. How are you, Walker? Where are you from? How did you know I'm European? JK, I'm from the U.S. I figure everyone's from the U.S., but, like... Sometimes it's really odd with the timing, so I'm not 100%. Like, I'm not going to guarantee, hey, everyone who watches me is from the States. Because I feel like that's assuming too much information, and that makes me feel like kind of a jerk, so I'd rather not assume and then look like an idiot when I'm guessing than just say something and hope that I'm not an idiot. Anyway, go top 3 favorite Pokemon. Okay. Garchomp, Absol, Houndoom. Sup, Internet Explorer. It's okay, I assume a lot of things from people. Fair enough. Yeah, top 3 favorite Pokemon, not in any specific order, is Garchomp, Houndoom, Absol. 100%. Oh my god, there's someone named Internet Explorer here. Damn. Damn. Whoa. You want this Edge Stone to evolve into Microsoft Edge? Wouldn't that just be you want this paper to get a paper cut and then you can say you're edgy? Oh god damn it. No! First of all, stay here. Awesome. Not awesome, but awesome. I got a Sharp Gem. Nice. Why did it let me sit there? Someone was invading my world. I should be forced to fight them, even though it's one of these assholes. He got respawned. Is that real or is that a bug? I'm genuinely confused. I like Jigglypuff and Snorlax. You like the fat Pokemon. Why? The invincibility frames. Come on, boy. That makes you hit harder, but it also drains your HP. Don't judge me. I'm not judging. Garchomp, Sceptile, and Gallade. Ooh. He's a mound maker. You're supposed to be able to hurt him. Did it run out? There we go. You know what, chat? Favorite starters. Obviously, Rel's is probably Trico because Sceptile. I'm in the U.S. Albany, to be exact. Neat. Internet Explorer says extra. Fave Legends is Darkrai, Giratina, Black Kyrium. Shit. Favorite legendaries? Deoxys, Rayquaza. Nope. Deoxys, Groudon, and Giratina. Those are my favorite legendaries. Oshawott? Really? I live on a hill. I thought that's where Firefox lived. Oh my god, you even have the Internet Explorer icon thing as your face. I don't know what I was looking to say there, but I ended with face, so looks like that's where we're at. Alright, got the reinforced club. You were like all in for it. Infernape, Sceptile, Feraligatr. Ooh. God frickin' jeez. Favorite final evolutions for starters? Not counting Megas, obviously. Those don't. That's not real. I'd say Charizard, Infernape, and I don't know. I don't really have 3. I think I only have 2. Just Charizard and Fernape. Like, Blaziken's kind of cool, but, like, I don't know. I kind of like Blastoise. Charizard, Infernape, Blastoise. I think that's what it is. Sceptile, Lucario, Greninja. Ooh. You know what? I'm almost thinking maybe we should have like a little series where maybe like on the weekend or during the week or whenever I can set it up, just do like a me versus you guys Pokemon Showdown. I don't know if that would be a good. I don't even know if that would actually work. But if we could find a way to set that up, that'd be sweet. Because I like Pokemon. Apparently, so does everyone here. So, it'd be a sweet thing to try out. Maybe even make a tournament out of it. Yeah, like if that's something everyone is down for, like I'm down to make a tournament for that. Like we can set it up on Discord and everything, and be sweet. Honestly, there's a few things like that I'd be totally down to do. Yeah, you could go Pokemon Showdown website. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Pokemon Showdown's website. You could go there. And we could like we'd have specific rulings and stuff to like set it up so that it's fair to everybody. But like, you guys know what I mean? Like we could have a Pokemon tournament just with probably just subs. Like that'd be sweet. Wait, a quiz or Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon battle? Oh no, we're talking battle. We are talking like real deal battle. Like my Blastoise versus your Charizard. Maybe not that specific fight, but you know what I mean. Like an actual Pokemon RPG fight. Just, you know, with like a tournament thing. Toxic waste. The only thing is I don't know that I could set up like any prize for anyone. And I don't think I'm actually all that good. So it would just be like for the first few times we did something like that, it would just be like me, viewers, ship it. I could see the wall stalling. Yeah, we'd try to find some rules where like we'd set it up a specific way and do like a tournament setting. I think it'd be neat, but I also think a lot of things would be neat, and I don't know how to do half the shit that I think is neat. So, you know, because there are a few things that I'd be totally down to do with subs or just viewers or whatever. Obviously, the Pokemon thing is up there. Yu-Gi-Oh! I have a lot of people who watch that are Yu-Gi-Oh! Players. I'm sure I have people who would be like totally down for like lots of things. So it's just a matter of what I can set up. But hey, if everyone is down for it, like we can figure it out. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is lit. Yeah, if we can find a way to set it up, I'm down, boy. I'm super down. 'Cause like I'm still a kid in mental aspects. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! Is my jam still. Pokemon is awesome. Demogorgon. Wow. Yeah, like there's a lot of things that would be super sweet to do with viewers, just as a video, whatever. Just a matter of if we can get people to watch. Because if we can, there are tons of things I'd be willing to do. There it is. My favorite jam. My favorite jam is... Oh, wait. If Pokemon was real, what Pokemon would represent you? I'm gonna think about that one, honestly. My favorite jam is Blueberry. I didn't know a card game was jam. Huh? I'm confused with you, Internet Explorer, as I usually am. What Pokemon would represent me? I want to say Absol or Houndoom, not just because they're some of my favorites, but because, like, especially Absol, because he's a very loyal Pokemon to, like, especially he just is loyal to people, but at the same time, everybody hates him. So I feel like for me, it's Absol. You said Yu-Gi-Oh! Was your jam. Oh, yeah. I was like, wait a second. I never mentioned that there was a card game titled Jam. I don't remember this. Are you crazy? It's a thing my sister used to say. Something X thing is her jam. I don't actually know what it means. I think it's just like it's your thing. It's something you really enjoy. Who has Pokemon Ultra Sun or Moon? I have both. I got lucky. All right, we can get Asta Spear, the Pontiff's Ring, Vort's Great Hammer, or the Hollow Slayer Great Sword. Honestly, I kind of want this. Two-hand to execute special sword techniques. You know what? We'll think about that. The sun is a burning ball of hydrogen and helium, and the moon is a big rock. That answers your question. You're a little too ham on this thing, my dude. you need to calm yo shit. Give Loretta's bone. Purchase item. Is there anything I want from you before you curl up in a ball? I want that. Did I buy 2 of them? I honestly need to check. Let me go here. No, I didn't. Okay. I do have some stuff I can sell though. We can wear clothes. Oh boy. I have sun. Nice. Ham. I don't like moon. Lunala looks like a bat out of hell. I think that's the point. How can I calm fecal matter? Oh boy. Oh, IE. You confuse me. Looks like I can only put 1 point in, it's going in health. Alright, cliff underside. We should probably look into upgrading something at some point, but I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of cool stuff we could do with, like, streamers joining, or not streamers, viewers joining for streams. That's what I meant to say. White shoes are a bad design. They get dirty the first day. What if that's the point? Shit. Jeez. Can you bark up a different tree, bro? Facts. It really is. If you have white shoes, you've made a problem. You've made a bit of an error somewhere. I don't know where, but obviously you have. You also probably paid a lot of money for them, to be fair. Got the Mortician's Ashes, so I can go give that and go and save the crazy chick. You know what? I'm actually curious about something. Here we go. Drink up. What are our odds of surviving this? Not very high, because there's an evangelist down there. And a dog. Just the broadsword, at least for now. You know what? Blue Tear Stone Ring. Man, y'all didn't lose any health. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, crap. There we go. Made sure to get that. Heavy gem, Titanite shard. Titanite shard. God damn it. Bill Nye turned his back on science. When this started as a chill stream and now it's just random facts. Crap. There we go. I'm actually surprised I made it down here without getting wrecked. That's pretty cool. Sucks that I have no life. Or healing items, for that matter. But, hey. You win some, you get wrecked by a group of skeletons. And I got wrecked by a group of skeletons. This is a faster sword. Lol. I was first before all of you. Hey, the positive thing is people are watching. Helps me in quite a few ways, honestly. Can I open the door from this side without having to buy the key? That'd be cool. It's locked. I guess that answers that question. I've got another loincloth. I have 0 healing. Just my kite shield and my Lothric Knight Sword. And gloves. And some random clothing I picked off of dead people. I'm just glad that there are people watching today. Finally, you have clothes, right? It's so exciting. I'm sure they won't last that long. Oh boy. Ah, this gives me flashbacks of Dark Souls 2, boss. Crap. Especially that part. Alright, so, thing we can do, strictly because of an item we just picked up. It's gonna take, like, forever to heal us, but it will heal us, and that's the point that matters. You know what? This is working for some reason. We did it! Shush. We didn't cheat. King Henry the 8th had 6 wives. Just waiting for, like, a bunch of random facts about something really, really, really random and out there. Temporarily increases fours while casting miracles. We need 2 more faith. Just because that gives me a heal, and heals are nice. Especially because I am not smart, and I need heals, because I die a lot. However, because of the lack of actual stuff we can, you know, use or the amount of health we have, the fact that we're getting some every now and again, like, it's only like 2 points or something, but like, we're already up, pretty up there. However, we're running low on a lot of things. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go unlock that door, set the bonfire, and then run, and then sit at it, and then we'll do some other stuff. Bye, Sacred. I'll miss you. We'll do your quest line later when I have more life. The giant South African earthworm can grow up to 22 feet long and 1 inch thick. Get wrecked, me! And the problem is, I don't know if Internet Explorer is going off of actual things Googled on Internet Explorer. Or just shit they know. I mean, with that one, yeah, he most definitely is. Shit, I think the average female weight is a little bit heavier than I am. Maybe not, though. Could you, politely fuck off, big guy? That'd be great. I'm Canadian. Everything's got to be polite. Or I am light. It depends. We're obviously not going to get into that here, but like, going off of the fact that that's an average and not more of a subsequent number, kind of a take it as you will scenario. What is my strongest? U.S. is the only country with a full free speech. That's a pretty interesting one. I'm gonna bleed again. That's not good. Whoop, there it is. Double kill. Boy. Doing pretty not shit. Because saying that I'm doing good means I will die. Like 30 seconds after saying it. Ow. You threw it at point blank range? I believe in Canada, you can be arrested for hate speech. In Canada, yeah, I think that is a thing. I'm not sure. I've obviously never been arrested before because I don't do stupid shit often. Not in video games. But I think that is a thing. Then again, I'm pretty sure in certain parts of the US you can get sent to jail for tons of stupid shit. This goes up, right? Don't want that yet. Want to go down here, grab my souls, open the door, possibly kill the thing, and then deal with all that. Oh, that's actually better for some reason. Excuse me. Huh. I think this is better strictly because the actual requirements are lower, so the scaling is higher. Oh boy. Suck my donger, boyo. Ethereal straight sword. You know what? Let's use that for a bit. You can be cool. Huh. Alright. Road to sacrifices. Nice. So the bonfire, regenerate all of our crap. Yeah, I don't know if you can be arrested for hate speech here. I think you can, but I don't know. Can you upgrade the bastard sword? I can. I can upgrade it quite a lot. Why do you ask? Aye. What's up? Do we want me to use the bastard sword more often? Or do we want me to go straight swords? Or curved swords, thrusting swords, axes, clubs, great hammers, halberds? What do we want to do? You guys have control over my weapons. But first, I'm gonna go do something because by this point, I would already have a +10 weapon. I'm fairly sure that you can't do that by that point. Unless you've gone somewhere weird, I'm pretty sure the highest you can get by this... Oh god, I can't kill you. I'm obviously going to try anyway, but I'm fairly certain this is a very bad idea, and I have made a terrible error. Then you would have to go very far out of your way, because you need a lot of large titanite, and you can't get all that many early on. Like, by the point where you just unlock the Road of Sacrifice, you... Okay, then no, at that point you're not at the same point as me. You're doing a different run, and it's not... If you fight the Dancer early game, you're doing a different route altogether, and at that point we're not at the same point in the game regardless of where you are and where I am. I know you can fight it, but... If you're fighting the Dancer early game, you aren't doing the same run as a normal run. You're doing a different run. So, yeah, you can fight the Dancer early game. You can get every material you want and have a +10 weapon. Fairly early, yes, but that's not the run we're doing. So, technically, it's a different run. He wanted to go to Bora Bora. Ooh. Well, Rel, tell your brother I said happy birthday. Hope it goes well for him. What the fuck are you doing, big guy? Get wrecked. I'm so glad he's not hit me there, or I would have been so hosed. What is that voice that I was going for? So now in a couple of hours, I have to get on my plane. Well, that's actually pretty cool. Like, never been to Bora Bora. I've never been outside of Canada, actually. I'm very lame. I don't do a lot of things. I'm also terrible with people. And yet this is what I do with my spare time. I'm not really sure how that works. Yeah, I hope your brother has a good birthday, Rel. Happy birthday, brother the boss. First time flying. Do you get motion sickness, or... The only other country I've been to was Mexico. That's pretty neat. Then again, everything is neat to me because I haven't left the country, so... Can I not hit you? Not like that, apparently. Okay, well, if you don't get motion sickness, you'll be fine. You are scared of heights. Okay, so here's a little interesting fact about why I'm so terrible if I have a significant other that likes to go on adventures and stuff. Not only do I have motion sickness, I also have a fear of heights. So no matter how I leave the country, I am gonna hate my life. Like, there is literally no way around it. If I leave the country, I'm going to be very, very bad time. Very bad time indeed. When I was on the flight, our pilot turned the plane almost sideways. It was cool. That would make me throw up viciously. I would be so incredibly sick. Well, that hurt. Well, that didn't feel good either. You will cleanse the bastard's curse. Get poked. Drink. Okay, alright, that's... blood loss. The flight is the best part. Again, i.e., motion sickness. Driving in a car not that far away from where I live makes me feel nauseous. Like, leaving the country in a plane, I don't care if it's not for that long, it would probably make me feel terrible. Making me think you're very young, actually. The birthday boy said thank you in his soft baby voice. Baby boy voice. That's an interesting choice. Yeah, I'd have so many problems doing so many things. I already have so many problems doing specific things. Like, just like a thing. I think I've said this before on my channel, but for when I was going to school, like a physical building for school, it was, my anxiety was so bad with just like 40 kids in a classroom that I would get super sick. Like, it's not... Oh god, no! I'm dead. That's a lot of souls gone. Yeah, I'd get really sick. It was terrible. Like, I'd have to leave early because that's how bad it got. I went to the hospital once, too. 'Twas ass. I really want to get the Clear anti-ring. I.e., are you speaking in Morse code? Because if you are, I see you're 14. Anyway, see you later, IE. Hope you have a good night, bud. I think it's here. I have no idea. There we go. Well, at least we killed the big guy, so that's good. I do want the Clear anti-ring, though. 1 second, everybody. And we're back. Alright. Let's go get this damn ring. Alright. It's just the evangelists that screw with me. Okay, that was a thing. What did you drop? Fading Soul, nice. Womp womp. Alright, those guys are gonna be up there for ever. Unless I like throw stuff at them. Nice. This is going pretty okay. More. Wait, those are giving me 5 fading souls? And victory. Nice! I gotta go. My phone. I need my phone for the next 5 hours. I have Tourette's syndrome. Hope that's not a problem. I have cruising tick and this bad tick wear. Honestly, dude, you're cool. You do you. Hope you have a safe flight and everything, man. Enjoy your ride. Let me know how it goes. And obviously, like, feel free to join the Discord server and everything. Because, you know, we're friendly people, usually. Unless somebody has having a bad day or something. Yeah. Have a good day, mate. See you later. And now that we have the Chloranthy ring, that's a nifty thing we have. Alright. Let's equip it. Chloranthy! I don't really need the poison ring. Be wary of enemy. This guy. Honestly, I like the straight sword run in this game. Just fun, because you get to use this. I think this is technically one of the strongest straight swords in the game because of its frostbite status. No idea. But it's fun to use, so it's pretty solid. Just wondering what's gonna happen with the rest of the run, because I'm still not 100% on like my end game build. Because like we can go with only straight swords, we can go with magic. Like I genuinely don't mind what I do. I just want a genuinely enjoyable run, and obviously I hope that everybody enjoys their run. Ooh, Frostbite did 500 damage. Victory. Now we have a cleaver. Butcher's knife. It's a cleaver. Don't lie at me, game. The brigand set. We got the brigand axe, the brigand set, and the brigand twin daggers. I really like these though. Or this though. Like the ice sword is so cool. First instance, you get an ice weapon, and it's probably one of the cooler ones. Like, the rapier is pretty neat, but rapier's not really my thing. Okay, that is applying frostbite. Once they take that giant chunk of damage, that is them getting frostbitten. Got it. See you, fam. The Braille Divine Tome and Mord's Ring in case we want to go for miracles. One, two, three. Ice is a powerful element. How? Jerk. We're not getting any of their weapons. We didn't get the Corvian dagger, we didn't get the Corvian spear, we didn't get the storyteller's staff. Like, our item discovery is so bad. Like, we just don't have enough luck. But hey, it could be worse. Could have low item discovery and a terrible run. Let's talk to you. Blue Sentinels! I don't think you give me anything right now. Why am I emoting? Alright, let's go over here. I don't know how long we're gonna go with this. Keep in mind, guys, we started this around 9. And we are still going strong. And I hope everybody who's watching or has joined at some point is enjoying the stream / enjoyed the stream. I know I said this one time and then I couldn't do it, but for anyone who wants to who has like a specific game you want to see me play, let me know. Like, leave a comment and let me know what game you'd like to see me try out. If it's something with co-op, then maybe I'll convince somebody to join me on said thing, whatever it is. If it's something solo, like, leave that information in the comments as well, whether it's a solo game or a co-op game or whatever. And we'll see if there's any little neat niche games that you guys like that maybe turn into consistent series like my Dark Souls stuff. Because obviously Dark Souls is like, it's not the main thing on my channel, but it's definitely one of the more common things on my channel. Like, there's a lot of Dark Souls. I'm not smart. I didn't dodge. I just stood there and took it like a bitch. Things I'm not good at. Chopped out of 1. Yeah, if there's anything anyone wants to see me do for PS4, hopefully, leave a comment. Let me know. Or talk to me about it on Discord, because I'm always around. The only thing for everybody to know is like a thing you should keep in mind. I will not play GTA. And I'm also likely not going to play any horror games. So, if your thing is you want to see me play, like, do some fun little faff about things with Grand Theft Auto 5, or play a horror game, probably not going to go well for you. Just strictly because it's not my thing, like, it's not the kind of game I like to play, so... I'd like it to be, like, something I can enjoy, not... Even if it's, like, it's something I can enjoy, but it's gonna be, like... You'll like it, but it'll make you want to rip your hair out. That's okay. It's just if it's, like, you should play Resident Evil 7, or whatever Resident Evil game, like, do a serious run... I'm probably not going to be so obliged to say yes. So, like, no Resident Evil, no Silent Hill. Horror games, not my forte. Honestly, I don't like them. And... I can't think of anyone who would, like, even if it's like, you should play this horror game. By the way, it has co-op. I can't find anyone who would join me for that. Because even the people I talk to don't really like horror stuff either. It's just not a genre I'd be interested in, or I could find anyone who would be interested in. In terms of, like, racing games, keep in mind I don't have a Switch, so Mario Kart 8 is kind of out of the running, or Mario Kart whatever, and Breath of the Wild and other stuff that's on Switch. So just PS4, Xbox 360, PS3, and then emulation is a possibility. I just need to find out how. So, you know, if someone wants to see me emulate a game, then tell me what game, and then explain to me how I'm supposed to record the emulation, because I don't know, and if I did know, that'd be pretty hella useful for just the channel overall, because that gives me a lot more ground for stuff I can do. And if nobody cares, well, then just enjoy the streams that happen when they happen. Also keep in mind the Dark Souls 1 kind of a versus, but also kind of not, will likely be ending sometime like next month-ish, or this month, or whatever month. So don't think we're done with Dark Souls, because this shows that we're obviously not. But I think the next Dark Souls thing I want to try to do is, if I can convince him, maybe a Dark Souls 2 run with Riley. Will that be possible? Don't know. Would it be nice? Yeah, it'd be pretty nice. Just a matter of if I can convince him. If I can, awesome. If I can't, well, you can't make someone play a game they don't want to play. I mean, you could, but you shouldn't. You should never force someone to do something they clearly don't want. That's mean. Regardless of what it is. Whether it's food or video games. Or whatever. You shouldn't do that. It's not very nice. So, hopefully we can get them to be interested in Dark Souls 2. But if we can't, we can't. We'll likely still do another run of Dark Souls 2, just because I really enjoy Dark Souls 2. So even if I can't play run with somebody, I'll still likely do one just because it's fun. But if I can do a run with somebody, then, you know, it'll probably be a much more entertaining run than just me soloing the game again for the umpteenth time. You know what I mean? So we're gonna hopefully start working into being able to do some more stuff with with viewers, with maybe even other if people have like. There's this guy they watch on YouTube who does PS4 stuff other than me, which I goddamn hope so, or else you guys have some pretty depressing lives. I am not that interesting, and I only stream like 3 days a week. That can't be enough for you. But like, if there's someone else you guys watch on YouTube and you're like, oh man, you guys should hang out, I'm obviously all down for it. Like, I did collaboration with King of Chaos at one point. I don't think we actually finished the game we collabed for, but just like a little like nod to the people who watch him and me. Because it's just nice to know that there's other people that are willing to talk to me, you know? It's good not to feel hated every once in a while. I obviously know I'm not. The people who do watch me, thank you very much. It's much appreciated. But, like, tell your friends. Let others know. If they would like the content, let them know. Try to spread the channel. Maybe we can... I don't know, make me have more than 100, like my first 100 viewer or subs. Can we break 200 is the goal. The goal for what? Not sure yet. Just the goal. The overarching goal for the channel. Reach 200 subs. At 200 subs, I'll probably do something for it. Just as like a thank you to everyone. I don't know what it'll be, but we'll likely do something for it. Obviously, I'm incredibly grateful to the 108 of you who've already subbed to me. But, like... Oh, god damn it. It's always nice to know that people will watch, you know? So if you guys enjoy, spread the word. Let them know. Maybe one day we'll even start streaming on Twitch. Like, as a constant. Like, we'll have YouTube as, like, the pre-recorded stuff, and Twitch is the streams kind of thing. God damn. Why do I suck so much? But anyway, yeah, that's the idea. All in all, we want to do more stuff with the viewers, if we can. We'd like to get more viewers, so that when we do stuff with viewers, it's more interesting and not just, like, you know, me fighting my 3 friends over and over again. Obviously, that wouldn't be the case, but, like, just the idea, like, make sure there's enough people to where it can be a fun and fair tournament. if we do decide to do something where we can have a tournament setting, or even just a tournament rule, or whatever. Because I'm sure there are people who would love to do that kind of thing. I know that there are lots of people who like join the streams and like, oh man, can we do versus or something like that? Or PvP of some sort? I always say no because I'm never ever comfortable with doing PvP, let alone doing PvP as part of like a video series, so the only PvP that I'm ever even somewhat comfortable with is usually oops. Like, somebody invaded me in Dark Souls and I have literally no say in the matter. I was invaded, shit happens, kind of thing. Jeez. Okay, we survived. Not by much, but we survived. Go over here. Sit. Please, for the love of all things holy, sit. Rest. Awesome. Travel Firelink. Oh shit, and it's only Saturday, so we got 2 more streams tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Might end up doing another Digimon one, and then maybe another one of this. Who knows? Find out tomorrow. I'd rather have that up more. Farewell, Ashen One. Alright, we're gonna talk to the hag for the first time. For the Mortician's Ashes, sell 23 of these. 9, 8, 7 apostles. What? Not at the moment. Not going up yet. No, not going up yet, so I'm good. Got 2 of those. Alright. 2 of those. 2 of those. Alright. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. We probably want that. I, however, saved 1,500 souls by doing what I did. Getting everything in there and freeing What's-Her-Beak from the other route. Because I did that, I don't have to buy that key. 1,500 souls is not a lot, obviously, but everything's good. What? Off is fine. Off is fine. I'll put 2 points in that. Alright, you know what? I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. I think I'm going to call it, because this has been a 2.5 hour stream. So, hope everybody enjoyed. Comment, like, subscribe, hit the stupid little bell, and select all, because YouTube is dumb. For all of your favorite YouTubers and stuff. And check out the links in the description below to the Discord server, Facebook page, and the Patreon if you feel like supporting. And obviously sub if you haven't, and all that good stuff. We will see you guys the next one, which will be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys want to set clocks or something for that, feel free, and we'll see you guys the next one. Peace.